There are a lot of people who want government and political power, but they don't know how to manage it. So, how do you manage political power? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Let's talk about that today. I'm Dr. Lisa Ann Chung, a political leadership strategist, author of the book Political Change, and president for Kenley College, where we provide leadership training and strategy for new and aspiring politicians. What are some of the ways that people generally manage political power? Well, let's start with what you know and what you often think about when it comes to political power. They will do whatever it takes, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process once they get that power. Now, you have some who will start off good. They start off on the right foot, and somehow they get a little taste of that power. And all of a sudden, they forget why they got into politics in the first place, and they lose their way. But then you have this group that I call the principled, purposeful leaders in government and politics. We talk about them in our accredited certificate in government and political leadership program at Kenley. These people will make the difference in how politics is done in any country. Now, I can't go into all the details about the principled, purposeful leader on this video, but I will tell you some keys that this group have learned. They have understood, and it causes them to be better able to manage power when it's been entrusted to them. So they have got a grasp of three keys. First key they get is the key of realization. Now, what's that key? That key understands that power does not belong to you. It is not a right. It is not an entitlement, but rather power is a privilege. It's a privilege that has been entrusted to you, and it's important that you manage that well. Now, one of the things that comes with this perception, this understanding, remember, realization, one of the things that comes with this is understanding even the purpose for the power. So it's not just about, oh, you've got this power. It's what do you do with it? It's understanding the purpose, that there's a purpose for power and there's a purpose why you have been given the power, and you understanding how to bring those two things together for the good of the people. So we got realization. The second one is leverage. Now you've got this realization down. You don't do anything yet with the realization. It's just mentality. So you have to get into action. And that's where your leverage comes in. Leverage is now that you understand, now that you realize the purpose for the power and why you have it, now leverage that understanding to serve the people. The third key is increase. You've got a realization, you've leveraged that, and you're serving the people well. And guess what happens? You get an increase in the power. So it's really a management principle. The more that's been entrusted to you, the more you manage well, you get more. And then more is entrusted to you. If you manage it well, you get more. The more you receive and you manage well, you get more. So in other words, you constantly increase in power. You increase in the power that you manage. That's what happens. You have to understand, how do I, at every stage I get entrusted with more, manage even better? And so that's where you grow in your management capacity. You grow in your capacity to manage more and more power. So when you grasp these keys, the realization, the leverage, and the increase, you recognize that you are in a better position to positively and effectively manage political power. And it'll keep being attracted to you. When you are a principled, purposeful leader, you're not going looking for power. You don't even have to try to get it. You don't have to do anything to get it, because it's going to be attracted to you. Power is actually attracted. Healthy power is attracted to those who know how to manage it well. Are you a principled, purposeful leader? Now, if you want to learn more about how to be a principled, purposeful leader, how to manage more effectively within the government and political arena, you can check out more on our Kenley College website. But that's it for now, folks. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye.